There are wet conditions across the entire metro right now with the evening commute underway. This is a live look at 494 in Bloomington. We're keeping a close eye on the roads across the state as this messy spring system moves through the area. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Julie Nelson. We have declared a weather impact alert lasting for the next 24 hours because of the timing of this storm that is affecting that commute home. Some schools in northern Minnesota have canceled classes for tomorrow, with others moving to online learning. Those are scrolling at the bottom of your screen. We want to get right to Gordon Severson live in Mobile 11 with a closer look at those conditions. Gordon?
Yeah, right now we're on 494 in Minnetonka, and I'm going to give you a live look at the roads. We've seen a big change in the last 5 minutes or so. The rain and snow mix here is really starting to pick up, and as I said, that's just been a big change in the last couple of minutes. A couple of more snowflakes than rain. That's kind of been the change we're seeing. Earlier today, I stopped by a couple of cities to talk to their public works departments to see how they're preparing for this unique later season rain and snow event.
So this is our front plow.
When you work in snow removal like Jesse Ricks, you're only as good as your equipment.
Next on our plow trucks here are our wing plows.
This time of year, that equipment has to be ready for both spring and winter weather.
Flexibility is key. Our trucks being able to, haul blacktop, be able to put salt in them and spread salt and put plows on them, it's extremely important,
Here at the City of St. Louis Park, they have 12 trucks. About half are ready with plows attached. The other half can be converted in just a few minutes.
We can, basically at a moment's notice, get those hooked up.
In St. Paul, the Public Works Department has around 20 snowplows ready to go. The rest of their trucks are now being used for pothole patching, which started up a few weeks ago. A city spokesperson says the trucks can be converted back to snowplows if they need the extra help. It typically takes about 15 minutes to reattach the plows. The employees, however,
there's still some positivity around it.
Aren't as easy to convert back to winter. While Rick says most love plowing snow, they're ready to move on to spring projects like sweeping streets and filling potholes.
Once we get a taste of that warm weather, I think it's time to put it all away and to be outside.
And we are just moving into Eden Prairie now, and as you can see, no accumulation on the roads yet. When I talked to some of the public works managers, they told me that they're kind of preparing to potentially plow some measurable snow, or maybe not send out their plows at all. That's kind of what they're dealing with here with this snow event. It all depends on the temperatures and how much falls. And they tell me that they're really not going to be pre-treating the roads because it's going to be a lot of rain. So if they did put out some salt brine, it would just kind of wash it away. But they said that right now the road temperatures are pretty warm, so they're not really worried about a lot of ice here tonight. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Gordon.